Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and welcome to the April 2021 How to Kill a Kit with Style kit share for my channel. As always for How to Kill a Kit with Style, if you haven't been here before, a bunch of us come together and make kits every month just for fun to do whatever we want with, and at the end of the month we also share the projects we've made and what's left of our kits. So if you haven't checked out everyone else, I'll have them all linked down below in the description so you can check out all of the wonderful inspiration this month, because there is such a wide variety of talent, especially in the How to Kill a Kit with Style group, and it changes every month. So don't think that it's the same people every month. We have people coming in, we have people going out, and coming to and fro to participate in the How to Kill a Kit with Style series. So like I said, at the beginning of the month we all do our kit shares, and at the end we all do our kill a kit videos where we show what's left and what we've made and how that all sums up. But hopefully in between this month I'll be able to upload a few more process videos. As you guys might know, or if you do not know, I took a long hiatus for a few months from scrapbooking because of my move, and I'm still easing myself back into it. Now if you'd like to know more about that, you can check out my Patreon, which will be linked down below, where I upload weekly behind the scenes videos as well as additional videos when I can over there. It's just another way to support my channel and to get more content for me. But for this month's kit, I had a lot of fun figuring out what I wanted to do. Originally, I thought I was going to do my traveler's notebook project that I'd been working on, but couldn't find it. It's still in a box somewhere. However, I did know that I wanted to try to use some of my new stamps that I hauled earlier this year from a small business. You can check out that video. It'll be linked down below, because obviously during the pandemic, a lot of small businesses have suffered, and it's just so important that we continue to support them, especially as things start opening up again. Go to their local retailers if there's physical locations, or keep supporting them online if you can. And I know that with National Scrapbooking Day coming up next month, there's going to be tons of sales, so keep your eyes on the lookout for how you can support those small businesses, whether it's saving on their shipping sales, or if they have a small discount code, or if you can pay full price, that's always great too. But I know a lot of us crafty people are frugal, so be on the lookout for those fun sales coming up in the coming weeks. But for today's kit, I decided to pull out a collection kit, and I don't own many of these. If you guys don't know or haven't been following me for a while, I tend to buy paper pads, so collection kits are usually outside of my realm of normalcy. I don't usually buy them. I think I have maybe 5 total that come like this, which is the 12 by 12 papers and a sticker sheet typically. That's how they typically come. There are some that have varieties of other things, but that's kind of where I started, keeping my Disney set in mind. Is this a Disney kit? No. Could it be a Disney kit? Yes. I might end up just scrapbooking Disney photos. We'll have to see. But let's jump right into sharing what I pulled out. A wide variety of things. And as you guys might also not know, if you haven't been following me, and I have been out of How to Kill a Kit with Style for a while, I am a kit cheater. And I know it makes people laugh sometimes, but it is true. And I like to be upfront, because I will pull in so many things outside of my kit. But that's just the way I roll creatively. I need to grab something, I use it. This is not restraining me in any way. In fact, I could use other 12 by 12 papers. That part doesn't matter to me. It's just about trying to use some of the things that I've pulled out for my kit. And that's where I stand on that. But if you're a kit cheater, let me know in the comments down below. But if you need a doily, I'm not going to include the doilies in my kit. They'll be in my stash. So I'll be reaching for them if I want them. So today's kit, where should we start? Let's start with the puffy sticker section, because I do have a ton. I finally pulled out some more of these Bella Boulevard puffy stars. I used to use these all the time. To be honest, I would love to use up a pack of these, but there are quite a few. On the blue pack, only one of these shades really matches the papers that I've pulled out, but the red ones do match pretty well, so I'm excited to use both of those again. It's just been a while, I also pulled out this set of puffy sticker banners from the Paper Studio. Again, just a good color scheme match for this collection. You'll see that all come together. Sometimes I like starting to do these kit shares by starting with the embellishments to see like that reverse pattern of how I built it. And I talk a little bit more on my Patreon behind the scenes videos about my process for this. So if you're interested in that, again, it'll be linked down below. Then the last set of puffy stickers, traditional puffy stickers that I have, are these ones from Pink Fresh Studio. I really pulled in it for this teal color and some of this peachy color. I think I can make the peach work. It's more of a secondary color in the collection kit that I've pulled out, but it's also prominent in the 6x6 paper pads I pulled out. So we'll keep that one. And then I also have some enamel shapes. I thought these toy box ones from Carta Bella would be perfect if I do any Toy Story Land pages. I don't think I have a ton of photos printed from there, but I mean, is this not Scream Toy Story, guys? It is, I mean, just precious. That's that I do know. So hopefully I can use some of those. And again, the deep blue that you'll see, even some of the reds kind of match, so that's good. Some other dimensional items I have. These butterflies have made many a debut on my channel. I still have so many to use. We did have a casualty we had a couple casualties, but they're okay. Hopefully they'll be okay. And I'll figure out how to use more of these. These were originally from Michael's back when they had like the $1.50 spot. That's where I bought these beauties. And then speaking of small businesses, like I said earlier, you can watch the haul for these adorable stamp sets. And that's on my channel from last month. But Scrap and Happy Studios, where I get a lot of my handmade epoxy flares now. And she does a bunch of other things now too. So check her out if you haven't already. But if I do any animal pages, my cats, the pups, I might try to use a couple of these. Because again, that color scheme works really well with the teals that are in this specific set. And then we'll just finish off the embellishments while we're here. I pulled in this set of Pink Fresh Studio Let Your Heart Decide cardstock stickers. Now these are interesting cardstock stickers because I don't think they're traditional cardstock. They're almost like a leatherette, and they did make leatherette stickers for a few of their collections. They don't have the texture of leatherette, but they have the thickness that it had, and that's what I really like about these. Plus, if I can't use any of these, 2 alphabets, I mean, that is a great set of stickers. Plus labels. I mean, you really can't go wrong sometimes with Pink Fresh Studio. They're one of my all-time favorite designers, and they definitely make things that are different. So I really like the fresh and clean feel that they have for their products. And then if I dig down deep here, we have a beloved, a new product. I know you guys are shaking. I never bring in new things, and I've been hoarding this since early last year. Probably I bought this because in an attempt to keep using things and not bringing in too much to my stash, I decided I wouldn't use this sticker book until I made significant dents in my other sticker books or finished one completely. Ideally finished one. We all know how 2020 went. So since I couldn't finish one, I ended up gifting a half-used one away to my niece so she could use it in her scrapbooks. So theoretically, I could have used this sooner, but I really held out just so that I would continue to use my Maggie Holmes one like we did last month, and so forth. So this is my 3rd sticker book, traditionally from American Crafts. I have a couple non, like mainstream sticker books like this one from American Crafts, but got to keep using them, and I adore my sticker books. So if you guys haven't seen this one, it has some cute stuff from Dear Lizzie, and I have no idea what collections these are. I've never owned these collections, so it is really just a free-for-all for color schemes. And one thing I'd like to point out is that when you're trying to pick a sticker book to go with your kit, it can be really overwhelming because there are so many different colors and motifs and finishes in sticker books like these. But luckily they make it a little bit easier when they have sections like this. So these I consider like color blocked sections, so it really helps you highlight some of the main colors that are in this particular sticker book. And some of these will be throughout, some of them just more accent colors, but like the light teal matches pretty well. The red and the navy-ish color match really well to the kit I've pulled out. So I'm super excited to have found this good match. And again, the navy is one that I think, well, it's more like a deep blue than a navy, but I think it'll end up working pretty well. And again, no idea what collections these are because I don't own them or anything from them. But I do really like this sticker book, and it gives me some Disney vibes, I'm not gonna lie. And again, here's some more of those color block sections. This yellow works really well. Again, more of this red and this deep blue. So really just more and more options, but like You Are Magic, total Disney title right there. Could totally use that. But lots of things that I think scream Disney for me, and I know a lot of people like using Dear Lizzie for their Disney pages, so I'm excited to pull that out. And that's kind of it for embellishments. I did, again, have the stamp sets, and if you guys haven't seen the haul video yet, these are from Social Paper Plan. Let me hold these up for you. And these are some adorable, like the adorablest Disney stamp sets. And if I don't end up using these months, it'll be okay. I don't ever make it an ultimatum to have to use everything, but I really do hope I get to and scrapbook some Disney photos because they are adorable. And now I'll grab this little guy here. Normally, I do not include alphabets in my kits at all. That's something I always kit cheat with, but I thought I'd bring in these ones as a good reminder because of how much red's in this collection and how well this matches. And these again are Basic Gray 2012. Oh, we miss Basic Gray so much. I know so many of you are Basic Gray lovers as well, but I mean, we need this many alphabets, I mean, or this many letters to spell a lot of titles. So I'm really excited to have those for, you know, secondary titles too. And we'll see if we do use it frequently. I don't know, we'll see. It's just in here as a reminder more than anything. Then, before we get to the full 12 by 12 paper, I brought in 2 6x6 paper pads. You guys know I adore my 6x6 paper pads. I use them on almost every layout because I love to layer my photos with them. So I pulled in the My Favorite Things, Just Delightful. Nope, it's the On Point Patterns. I read their tagline instead. The On Point Patterns 6x6 paper pad. So I've used up a bunch of this. It's a lot of scraps, but some of them colors that I wanted to bring in included more of this olive green tone. I just thought it went really well with like the 70s colors that are in here. And the blues and teals match very, very well with the color scheme. And neutrals, always gonna need a neutral. And again, like I said, the green, and there's really not much left of this one, but again, some teals that'll work really well. And then I brought in the Fancy Pants Take Note. Again, since I don't know what I'm gonna be scrapbooking, might as well have variety and not too many options because that does get overwhelming, but enough to give you something to look at. So we have, again, that tealy color. Now some of these are not great matches. I think this one could work well if it was just paired with like the yellow, for example, because these yellows are very similar. Some more scraps, are we surprised? Baby pink can always be incorporated in. I don't know, it's one of those versatile colors. So there's really only 6 papers in there, and then a bunch of scraps, but I thought I'd try to pull these out and use a little bit more of them because if you look at them together, it really kind of does go together. The more I look at it, the more I think it does, but that is that. And now onto the Photo Play Freebird 12 by 12 collection kit. So like I said, it comes with paper as well as a sticker sheet. So 12 sheets of double-sided paper and then one 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So let's pop this open. And luckily my patrons over on Patreon have seen this before because we built a faux kit based off of it because I love the color scheme so much, and how to look at patterns and identify those in your stash. So if you're interested in that, check Patreon out, link down below. But here's the cover page. Again, a lot of bright, bold colors that I think are so, so fun. The motifs I'm still not sure about, but we can hope. So what's interesting about this sticker sheet, and this is something that I think I'll struggle with, is all of these are outlined with gray, which is their main neutral. Gray is one of my favorite colors, but this is one of those dustier grays. It tends to go towards the brown neutral side. I like that it's not cool nor warm. It's more cool than warm, but you can kind of twist it either way depending on what you're pairing it with. And I think it'll work in the end. I just got to get used to it, but here's some up close of it. And again, I don't know what I'm scrapbook, so we might use it, we might not. Just depends on my mood really, but getting started with the beautiful pattern. So you can see you get 2. So I'm just going to show you the sides together. We have this yellow with like these little sunshine bursts, and then the beautiful floral. I love a good floral, as you guys know, so that one will easily be used. And then we have the paisley paired with the sort of like birch wood with like stacked stripes. It's very interesting. Let me put it like this so you guys can see this one. It's a bit more complicated than the paisley. To be honest, I don't like either of these, but I'm gonna make it work. Yes. Yes, I will. Even if it's just layers. You don't have to like every paper in a paper pad to make it work. And that's the truth. Let me switch these around too. It's like I've never filmed a kit video before. There we go. And then we have this set, which is cut apart on one side and this blue dark teal stripe on the other. So there's the dark stripe. And then here's the cut apart. So a lot of cute pieces here. To be honest, some of these are more cards for me than actual scrapbooking pages, but it's the thought that counts. I mean, they're still cute. I just got to get used to, you know, the stylization and how I might use it. I know a lot of people probably won't like this paper, but I do like it. And it's this eye paper. It's so funny. But I really like it. And I don't think I have any photos printed from my eye doctor visit, but I wish I did because that would have been funny. And then also this fun geometric pattern, which totally reminds me of Epcot, even though it's super retro, which Epcot does have a retro feel to it. And a lot of people play that up when they visit. So that's kind of fun. So we have those ones. And then this set, again, I also love this beautiful birds in like the woods and vines. Oh, such a pretty deep green. And then again, another floral. How lucky am I to be able to have another floral that I love? It's a rarity to have two that I love. And then lastly, we have like this fun, not even like, I almost said snake print, which is definitely not what it is, but it's like this 8-bit geometric pattern that I think is so cool. I wonder if, I don't know if these had names. If they did, I did not read any of them, but there's that one. And then the 4x6 cut apart sheet. I mean, aren't they so fun and bright and beautiful? But that is my kit. I know, it's crazy, but we got the sticker sheet, we've got embellishments from all over. I don't know where my scrapbook, guys, but I do know that I have a really cute kit, so that should make scrapbooking easier. And hopefully we'll be able to use some of these cute Disney things we've pulled out and just have fun with it. But if you guys enjoyed this kit share, let me know in the comments down below and give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I'll have everyone else linked down below so you can check out their kit shares this month, because there's always great inspiration out there, and you'll find someone, if you keep going through the list, you know, it changes every month, you'll find someone who has something closer to your style or has something that inspires you so much. So definitely keep checking in with people. Even if you thought you didn't like their style before, it might have changed. So definitely check all of those out linked down below. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.